Hello. Today I'm going to be doing my top 10 of 2011. If you've seen my friend Brendan's video, he's explained that we're not doing top 10 a top 10 together this week because I'm going to my sister's. So I decided basically that I would do top 10 2011 and he would do top 10 of the summer 2013. So I'll put a link to that video in the description below, and a link to Brendan's channel. Let's get started in my top 10 of 2011. When I was writing this list, it was quite hard, it was quite difficult because I couldn't really remember many films that came out in 2011. So I had to check Wikipedia, but then once I saw them, I remembered that they came out in 2011. I didn't see many films in 2011. There were these, and I have a few more. Um, Sorry. And I had a few more. I got how many? Three honourable mentions. First one is Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. This is the fourth one in the Pirates of the Caribbean series. I enjoyed it. It was an enjoyable film. Johnny Depp was yet again good as brilliant as Jack Sparrow. He was the best part of this film. It wasn't as like action packed as the other ones, if you know what I mean. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more than the set two and three, but not quite as good. Not as good. But I didn't enjoy it as much as the first one, which is obviously my personal favourite of the series. It was still an enjoyable film. And my second honourable mention is Attack the Block. This is the British film. I think it was directed by Joe Cornish. Is that his name? I can't remember. Joel Cornish. Something along those lines. I know his last name is Cornish. I enjoyed this. It's been on Channel 4 quite a lot, so I watched it on there. That was the first time I watched it. I enjoyed it. It's cool with the aliens. You know, they're all like they're black, but you can see their eyes and teeth because they're blue, luminescent. So it's pretty cool, it's pretty cool premise, like, the young kids in a block and, the aliens attacking it. And it also had Nick Frost in it, which is pretty cool. And he had like a weed room that they hid in, I think, from the aliens. And it was really enjoyable film, I enjoyed it. But it doesn't quite make my top 10 list because there are other films that I enjoyed more. And my last honorable mention is Fright Night. This is the remake of the film that came out the 70s, was it? Or 70s or 80s? I can't really remember. This starred Anton Yelchin in the lead role, and he was good in it. Colin Farrell, he was good. He was really good in it as the main vampire. It also starred Christopher Mintz-Plasse. He was Anton Yelchin's film friend in it. He was good in it. He was funny in it. And it also starred David Tennant as like the vampire slayer. He was funny in it. He made me laugh. He was probably the best part of the film. And I've seen that they've made a Fright Night 2, which is a remake. I don't think it's a sequel to this one. It's a remake of Fright Night 2. Your Fright Night 2, I think, if I got that right. But I don't know if I'm going to get around to watching that because I don't know. I don't think it's supposed to be good as the first remake, but might give it a go. But let's finally get started on my actual top 10 list of 2011. At number 10, I've got Paul. This is the Simon Pegg and Nick Frost film. It's not directed by Edgar Wright, but I don't know who it's directed by, but Simon Pegg writes it. I think Nick Frost may write it as well. Can't remember. But this was a good, enjoyable film. It starred Seth Rogen as the alien Paul. He was cool. Voiced the alien. He was funny in it. Can't remember who else it starred. Oh, it starred Sigourney Weaver. She was pretty cool in it. Jason Bateman. He was awesome in it. That's all of the cast I remember. But it was an enjoyable film. Not quite up to the standard of the Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy, but still an enjoyable film. I'll probably give it about 3.75 out of 5. Couldn't quite get to 4 just because I thought I would enjoy it more than I actually did, but it was still an enjoyable film. On number 9, I've got the Muppets. I actually went to cinema to see this with my brother and my niece, and I really enjoyed this. I thought it was a funny film. Obviously it had the Muppets in it, so it's going to be good. Also had Jason Segel and Amy Adams in it. They were both really good in it. It had Jim Parsons. He made a little cameo in it. Pardon me. It had quite a lot of cameos in it. It had Jim Parsons. It had Selena Gomez. I think they're the only two I can remember. There were quite a few others though, and it was funny. They introduced some new Muppets just for the film. I really enjoyed it. My friend Patrick didn't enjoy it, but I thought it was really good. Give that about 4 out of 5. Yeah, 4 out of 5. Number 8 is going to be The Adventures of Tintin, The Secret of the Unicorn. I went to cinema to see this with Brendan. Went to see it in 3D, and the 3D didn't really do much, but the parts that were in 3D, well, the parts that looked cool in 3D did look really cool. But overall, I was really satisfied with this film. I thought it was really enjoyable. Most of the cast is British. It's got Jamie Bell as Tintin. It's got Simon Pegg and Nick Frost and Thompson and Thompson. It's got Andy Serkis, who played Captain Haddock. He was really funny in it. It had Daniel Craig as the villain. I can't remember his name. He was good. The villain was cool in it. And then it had a few other British people, which I can't remember. But I really enjoyed it. Looking forward to the sequel they're making, if they are going to make it. I think they are. I think it comes out in 2015. I think they are going to make it. Hopefully that will be as good or even better than the first one, which I really enjoyed. Number 7 is the J.J. Abrams film, Super 8. The only cast members, the only cast member I know in this film is Kyle Chandler, who played one of the kids' fathers. Like the only cast member I know in this film, and the only reason I know his name is because he's in Wolf of Wall Street. But I really enjoyed it. It's J.J. Abrams, so obviously it's gonna have loads of lens flares in it. Nowhere near as many lens flares as there were in the Star Trek films, but still quite a few. It's a pretty cool film. Again, I thought I was gonna enjoy it more than I did, but it was still a really enjoyable film. Give it a 4 out of 5 probably. And J.J. Abrams is a really good director. I'm looking forward to what he can do to the Star Wars series, well, Episode 7. Hopefully he can set it back on track. After the not awful. The first two were quite awful. The Revenge of the Sith was okay, but hopefully it can be as good as the original trilogy. Number 6 is Captain America: The First Avenger. Again, I went to see this in cinema with Brendan. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the origin story of Captain America. It was cool how Chris Evans, who played Captain America, he had to do a vigorous workout to get into the role. To look really buff. That was cool. Chris Evans did a really good job as Captain America, Steve Rogers, and Hugo Weaving was really good as Red Skull. Who else was in it? Tommy Lee Jones. Yeah, he was in it. He was like an army general. He was good in it. Who else was in it? Obviously, Nick Fury makes a cameo at the end. I really like the end of this film. It's set up well for the Avengers. I'll give it a 4 out of 5. Probably maybe not one of my favourite Marvel films, but I enjoyed it. Number 5, I've got Fast 5, Fast and Furious 5. This is the 5th installment in the Fast and Furious series, and it's probably quite a lot of people say it's the best. I've seen the second one, third one, this one, Fast 5, and Fast and Furious 6, and out of all of them, I think I enjoyed Fast and Furious 6 the most. I would say Fast 5 was the best film in the series, but I think Fast and Furious 6 was just the most enjoyable, and it's probably had the best acting in it. But I still really enjoyed Fast 5. I'll give it 4.25 out of 5. It's one of their movies, just like loads of action in it. It was pretty cool. It had The Rock in it. He was cool in it. Vin Diesel, also in it, of course. Had Paul Walker, Ludacris, Tyrese Gibson, I think that's his name, and other people. But I really enjoyed it. Number 4, I've got Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. This is the last in the Harry Potter series. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the dark tone that it like took on. I enjoyed the Battle of Hogwarts at the end. I think that was really cool. I enjoyed the face-off between Voldemort and Harry. So I enjoyed quite a lot of this film. Not my favourite Harry Potter film. That would probably be the first one, just because like it's an introduction to all the characters. But I still really enjoyed it. Give it 4.25 out of 5, probably. I'm gonna have to watch it again. That might like the rating might be higher. Might say the same. I don't know, but I still really enjoyed it. Number 3 is Insidious. I knew this was going to be on my list, but I just have number 3 because I really did enjoy it. I thought it had a good story. The acting was good in it. Patrick Wilson was good in it. Rose Byrne was good in it. Lynn Shay was good in it as Elise. She was probably the best part of the film. And Specs and Tucker, or as me and Brandon called them, Basil and Mortimer, because we didn't know their names till the second film, which we went to watch in the cinema last week. I enjoyed that. Didn't enjoy it as much as the first one, but I think the story was better, just not quite as scary, and I didn't enjoy it as much. But they're still both really good films. So number 3 is Insidious. Give that a 4.25 out of 5 as well. Now we get to number 2, which is Rise of the Planet of the Apes. This stars James Franco. Who else stars in it? Oh yeah, obviously Andy Serkis, motion capture performances. Seed of the Ape, again another terrific job by Andy Serkis. This is a really good film. It was really fun. It was fun to watch like the apes interacting with each other. And I really liked the bridge battle at the end. That was cool. I like the orangutan, Maurice. I think he was cool in it. He's in the originals as well. It was cool. And I'm really looking forward to the sequel, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, which is coming out next year. And I am really looking forward to that. It's got Gary Oldman in it, so it should be really good. Hopefully it'll be as good as this first one. Hopefully it won't just be like rubbish. I'm hoping it's good anyway. It's got Gary Oldman in it, so Andy Serkis again, so it should be really good. And now number 1 is X-Men First Class. This is my favourite of the X-Men series. Just because basically Michael Fassbender as Magneto, he was amazing in this film as Magneto. He was really good. James McAvoy as Professor X. I wasn't really expecting him to be good, but he was really good in it. Jennifer Lawrence was good in Mystique. Nicholas Hoult, I think that's his name, was really good as Beast. Kevin Bacon was cool as the villain. Azazel was cool in it. Emma Frost was cool in it. Basically, all the mutants were cool in it. And it was really cool, like the ending with the Americans and Russians, or I can't remember what it was. I think that was it. With the missiles, the Cuban Missile Crisis. That was cool, and how the X-Men had to like try and prevent it. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, I'll give it 4.75 out of 5. None of the films on this list I've got 5 out of 5. It's probably because didn't have as good films as last year, but I can't quite get X-Men First Class to 5 out of 5, just because there were a few little nitpicky things in it. Just a few though, but still a really enjoyable film. And as I said, my favourite in the X-Men series, and I'm really looking forward, to next year's Days of Future Past, which brings together the original cast of the X-Men, like Storm, played by Halle Berry, Hugh Jackman, brings them together with the First Class X-Men, and also adds some new characters as well. I'm really looking forward to seeing Bishop and Blink, who's like a pink nightcrawler. Anyway, that's my top 10 of 2011. Please like and subscribe this please like this video. Subscribe to our channel, and as I said at the beginning of the video, I'll put a link down below for Brendan's top 10 of the summer and his channel. So again, thank you for watching, and bye.